so late. Where are my keys? Check the front door. Maybe you left them in the lock again.
We're right here, Mom.
Oh, how'd they get there?
Oh, I'll get it.
And I know I'm missing something else.
Your short-term memory.
No, that's not it. My lunch is in the fridge.
Did you get my text? You mean the one you just sent, or the one you sent 5 minutes ago, or the 50 others you sent?
Today we picked science lab partners.
So, what's the big deal?
You've been partners with Jane since grade 2, and I've always been stuck with the weird kids.
Oh, yeah, like that kid who was afraid of light.
And sound.
Yeah, don't worry, you and I can be lab partners.
Promise?
Sure, if that's what you need.
You didn't say it.
Have a great day, honey.
You didn't say it.
See you in science, Alex.
Let's give it one more shot. Let's give it everything we got. 'Cause if we get it right, we will surely conquer the world. Hey! I got my wings from an angel. Now we're winning it all the time. I'm giving wings to an angel. All the wings of an angel. Now we gotta learn to fly.
This is great. Now Mr. Dolby won't stick me with the Lister sisters.
Yeah, I heard the last lab partner's hair turned white. You had to transfer schools.
I heard they breed rats.
Yeah, and then they feed the rats to their pet boa constrictor.
Also, rumor has it they live in a shipwreck.
Well, it's a good thing that we're partners then, Alex.
Let's get right into it, class. I need a student from each lab team to come up and write down you and your partner's name.
Go ahead.
Hey, Carl.
Hey, Brittany.
You're pretty good at science, aren't you?
I've been known to dissect things.
Well, do you want to be my lab partner?
Is this some kind of joke?
No. Why would I joke about something so boring?
Really, you want me?
Mr. Dolby said that I can't partner up with my friends because of our giggle fits. His words, not mine, so I had to pick a partner that's smart, but doesn't look too geeky. I can't risk looking even slightly less fabulous. Carl will do.
Sure, I'd love to be your lab partner.
Attention, future Nobel Prize winners. Your lab groups are as follows. Porter and Natalie, Douglas E and Douglas O, Samuel and Sanjay. Not pronouncing this right, but Burnip?
Barnaby, sir.
Barnaby. Okay, bad penmanship there. Carl and Brittany.
That must be a mistake.
All right, no, there's no mistake, Alex. I'm sorry, man. It's just something came over me.
You were supposed to pick me.
And it seems that Alex is the odd man out this semester, so why don't you team up with,
Oh, please, no.
the Listern sisters.
Ah, it's good, it's good.
No, no good, no good. Try again, try again.
You moved your paw.
No, I didn't.
Yes, you did. I want a replay. Huh? See? A definite field goal. I'll see you at 6 for table cricket.
You got it.
Come in. He took my quarter.
Dr. Kasabi?
Miss Casey, what can I do for you?
Well, Dr. Kasabi, I'm writing this month's teacher feature.
And that is?
It's where we feature a teacher.
Ah, you didn't say that last part.
We want to know everything about you. Where you come from, what inspired you to get into teaching.
Well, I'd be honored to share my life experiences with the student body.
Thank you. This is going to be fun. Please state your full name for the record.
Dr. J. Bartholomew Kasabi.
And what's the J stand for?
Jimothy?
Jimothy?
Well, it's not a very common name these days.
Okay, first question. Why'd you become a teacher?
Yes. I first decided to teach as I was making my final ascent on Mount Kilimanjaro. The air was thick with promise, and the scent of lilac and monkeys permeated everywhere. And as I got to the top and looked around, I noticed I had absolutely no idea of how to get down.
So it's that easy to sell out Alex?
I didn't sell him out, all right? It's more of a lease.
No, you sold him out. You only picked Brittany because she's pretty.
She's more than that.
I ordered pepperoni. All right. Give me 3 qualities that make Brittany a better science partner than Alex.
Oh, it's just so many to choose from. It's so hard to narrow it down.
How about you give me 1?
How about you don't rush me? Oh, I got one. She's organized.
I sort my lipsticks by brand, by hue, and then by gloss. That's weird. My 18-hour double bubble gloss should be next to my Tutti Frutti Pinktastic. This is madness.
I can't believe you threw your best friend.
I'd like to think that's you, Porter.
You threw one of your best friends under the prettiest girl in school bus.
All right, look, I know Alex, all right? It's not a big deal to him. He'll get over it. What can I get you?
I don't have an appetite. That's what happens when you get stabbed in the back.
Yeah, he's getting over it.
That's when I began writing my 3rd novel, Paint the Ponderous Valley. Now it's in edition 13, which...
Oh, look, I'm running out of space. We better stop there.
But we haven't got to my adventures at Teachers College. Spoiler alert, I graduate.
The column's only 200 words.
Ah, well, I could talk to Principal Malone about running it in installments.
Oh, that's okay. Thanks so much, Dr. Kasabi. That was very detailed.
But you know what would have sounded ridiculous? My true story. Oh, hi, Jane. I'm an angel posing as a guidance counselor, and I've actually been to Earth thousands of times over thousands of years. And I spend half my time matching wits with a talking raccoon. Sure, print that in your little newspaper.
Hey, Porter.
Well, another student inspired, and soon the whole school will be.
You know Jane fact-checks all of her stories.
What? But it's a high school newspaper.
Well, that's Jane. And when she finds you don't exist, she'll dig and dig and end up blowing our cover. This could be really bad.
I knew I shouldn't have told her I invented the ice cube.
All right, do we look okay? Should I keep the part, show more ear?
Since when do you care? You still wear a t-shirt with a wolf howling at the moon.
Hey, my gran gave me that. I just want to look good.
For Brittany.
No, for science. Why can't a guy ever look good for science anymore? When Neil Armstrong walked on the moon, he wore a bow tie inside of his spacesuit.
I'm disappointed, man. No matter what you say, I know all you care about is Brittany's looks.
I could care less about Brittany's looks. Porter, hey, Brittany.
Did you do our reading, Carl?
Yeah, of course. I made you some notes, and they're color-coded.
Aw, you even dotted the I's with little hearts.
Just like you like it.
Okay, you get the science thing started. I have to finish reading this article on belts. It says they might be the new shoe.
Ah! I mean, okay.
Look at those capris. She looks like a chicken.
So have you come to join our group or eat your words?
Turn her back right now, Porter. All right? It's not fair to her. It's not fair to me. It's not fair to anyone with eyes, as a matter of fact.
Now that's what I call a make-under.
No, I call it a horror film, all right? People are starting to notice.
Don't worry. The magic only applies to you. And if appearances don't matter, why do you care? Brittany's looks are a little rough around the edges.
Rough around the edges? There are no edges left. All right, she looks like something that just climbed out of Middle Earth.
Yeah, you must be really glad that you didn't choose your good friend Alex now.
Oh, yeah. You know what? This is a blessing in disguise, Porter. Because now I can come to appreciate her wonderful personality without being distracted by her amazing looks. That's not distracting. Brittany, what answer did you come up with for the section on orbits?
Oh.
Yeah, planets circling the sun. Just hilarious.
Marlene snapped a pic of Serge mooning janitor Jenkins. Oh, gross.
You want to talk about gross? All right, look, we should probably get...
Shh. All right, I'm done talking.
Yeah, you were on the phone for like half an hour. We should probably do some work.
How about you take care of the work part, and I'll take care of the typos? Well, I'll get my daddy's secretary to take care of it.
Anybody need some brain food?
Oh, yeah, I'm starving. Thanks, Mrs. Montclair.
Have some, Carl.
Yeah, I hear carrots help you see clearly.
I'm trying to quit.
Oh, hey, Porter, you want to see a pic of Serge mooning janitor Jenkins?
Yeah, why not?
These were taken after the
Carl, she's pretty.
If you say so, I hadn't noticed. I'm more interested in her for what she brings to the lab table.
Oh, yes, of course. My baby's got a crush.
Mom? No, all right? It's a strictly working relationship. It's all science and zero chemistry.
Well, on the off chance there is some chemistry. Word of advice, nothing impresses a girl more than a funny guy.
Yeah, well, when I find a girl, I'll be sure to borrow a couple of Becky's knock-knock jokes.
She does have some plastic dog poop. Ooh, and Uncle Walter's got a whoopee cushion. I can hook you up.
Hi, Alex.
Hey, Alex.
Hi, Porter, and nobody else.
Alex still seems pretty upset. Maybe you should apologize?
Oh, believe me, I've tried, but he refuses to acknowledge my existence. And my phone apology didn't exactly work.
Please leave a message, unless this is Carl Montclair. In which case, hang up after the jerk.
I don't know, maybe I'll try and fax him an apology.
Porter, nothing Dr. Kasabi told me about his past checks out. Not Jimothy, not his years at Harvard, and definitely not him inventing the ice cube.
Are you sure you spelled his name right? There's many ways of spelling Kasabi, and in some countries, it's spelled with a silent Q.
Oh, I definitely spelt it right. Dr. Kasabi could be anybody. Maybe he's in the witness protection program, or maybe he's a criminal or a spy.
Well, then maybe you shouldn't dig any deeper, because if your theories are correct, Dr. Kasabi could be a very, very dangerous man.
Exactly. I've got to get to the bottom of this. If not for the safety of our school, then for this year's Bennett Newshound pennant.
I'm honored. By using journalism, I saved the school from the menace that is the greatest criminal mastermind of our time, Dr. Jimothy Kasabi.
I'm not gonna convince you out of this, am I?
It's what we reporters do.
Oh, boy, she seems keen on blowing my cover.
More than keen. You better come up with something good.
You're telling me? Can you imagine if word gets back to head office that my cover was blown by a high school newspaper? Oh, the shame of it.
Hey, Brittany.
Excuse me, Carl. I'm trying to talk to my friends here.
Sorry, it's just we should really be heading to class. You know, lots of projects coming up. And I think between my brains and your brains, the point is, I think that if we work together, we'll pull it off.
You sound like my singing coach, Rodrigo. He always gives me pep talks. Speaking of, do you want to hear my latest single?
Not really, we kind of have to be...
Eyes like rubies, lips of gold, nose like diamonds, or so I'm told. My name is Brittany. My name is Brittany.
Nice job, Brittany.
Wow, lucky jerk. Wow.
Never knew that I could feel like this. Yeah, my heart like a warm sunshine. So if you feel like love ain't strong enough, I could be the one to steer it up. Like a speed I drop and not get up. 'Cause when I saw you, I knew my heart turned upside down. It took a spin around. There's the girl I found. She got me off the ground and I'm wrapped around the finger like a diamond ring. And you keep on let me get it 'cause she makes me sing.
Where's Brittany?
She had to go get a latte, but look at Alex over there. Showing off.
You gotta admit, it's a pretty cool presentation.
He's got nothing on me. I'll blow the moons off his little solar system model thing.
All right, let's take a look at your final projects for this section. Oh, very nice, ladies and gentlemen. Feels like I'm floating in space. Except you missed Neptune.
No, sir. In order to show the correct scale, we put Neptune across the street in the pizzeria. Who ordered the Neptune pizza?
This work is astronomical. Pun intended. So, who's next?
Here, sir.
What have you guys got going on over here?
We are actually going to create the rings of Saturn using common chemical reactions.
Very exciting.
Now, all right, just pour the liquid till I tell you to stop, okay, Brittany? Okay. Okay, that's enough. That's enough, that's enough, that's enough. Okay, that's too much. You're pouring too much.
Holy planets!
Hey, Carl.
Not talking to the porter. I've been covered in this stuff for 3 periods and it won't wash off.
I haven't said anything.
Yeah, but I know what you were thinking.
Man, you're thinking the same thing. That you look like a doofus.
Yeah, and I feel gross.
Well, you look gross. Let me fix that.
Never fails to impress me. I gotta ditch Brittany, don't I? And what was I thinking? I was totally into her for her looks, and she's the worst lab partner ever, and who could ever think we'd hear those words coming out of my mouth?
Well, I did, if you think about it.
All right, cover me. I'm going in. Brittany, we need to talk. What?
Talk about what, Carl?
Brittany. In the interest of us passing Dolby's, science class this semester, I need to,
You need to what, Carl?
find a new way to work harder.
You haven't learned a thing.
Hey, don't people deserve second chances? And I need to share some of the blame too, you know?
Carl, I've been doing some thinking.
Oh, great. Thinking's always good.
Yeah, I've been thinking. You're the worst lab partner ever. And I need to get at least a B, or I don't get a car next year. So I think we should part ways before things get ugly.
Well done.
Dr. Kasabi, I've been doing some investigating,
As you should.
and none of your stories check out. I just wanted to give you a chance to explain before
Before what?
before I had to go public with it. There's no species of monkey named after you, and I went to the bank and got some Bulgarian money, and your picture isn't on any of it. It's all lies, Dr. Kasabi, bold-faced lies, and I want the truth.
Okay, Jane. You got me. I must say you are quite the investigative journalist. In fact, I wouldn't be surprised to read someday that you have won the Pulitzer or been silenced by the government for digging too deep.
Deeply, adverb.
See, sharp as a tack. There's a reason why my stories don't add up. It's because Dr. Kasabi is not my real name.
Your name is Dr. Bum Bum?
Actually, it's pronounced Boom Boom. I had to change it to become a teacher. I mean, you know how cruel kids can be.
To the students, a name like Bum Bum,
Boom Boom.
Boom Boom, would be like a red flag to a bull, like my geography teacher. Poor Mr. Dweebus.
Yes, yes. I mean, you can see with this horrible name that I panicked and just started making things up.
I'm sorry, sir.
Well, I'm sorry that I had to keep the truth from you. I just hope I can trust you to keep this horrible thing a secret.
You can count on me, Dr. Kasabi.
Thanks. Hey, you can call me Dr. Boom Boom. Better not.
You're taking this whole Britney thing pretty well.
Yeah, sure, why not? It's a win-win. Hey, Brittany.
How so?
Well, all I have to do is rescue Alex from the Lister sisters, and everything's back to normal. Cool shirt, man. Love the manatee.
What do you want?
Me want something. Okay, look. I really don't like how I ditched you for Brittany, and if you had done that to me, I would hate it. And it took me a while to realize how bad that was, and I apologize.
Apology accepted. I get why you'd want to be with Brittany. She's pretty.
Most of the time. I just want us to be okay again.
Okay.
And there's one more thing. Be my lab partner again, please. Help me, Alex One Kenobi. I need you.
I'd love to,
Really?
but I have a new partner.
Hey, partner.
Alex! What are you... She is just using you, all right? Run, you fool. You know you're gonna be doing all the work.
So, science is my best subject, and talking to pretty girls is my worst.
I got your lab partner transfer form, Alex and Brittany, and I agree. I think it's safe to say the former configuration was a bit of a disaster. This will work out much better. Mr. Montclair?
Yes, sir?
Why don't you team up with, the Listern sisters? Another job at night.
Whoa, a brand new skateboard!
For a silver tiara.
A pair of ski goggles?
For a pink tutu.
A racing bike?
For a wand. I'm not sure about this, Basil.
Oh, you do look lovely.
Oh, quick, give me the wings.
Swap till you drop. Boom, boom!
With all new Basil and Barney's Swap Shop live every Saturday at 9, CBBC on BBC Two.
Boom, boom! Swap shop.
Aw, isn't he cute? With his sweet little nose and that pretty stripe along his back, I bet you would like to take one home and have it as a pet. But wait, if he's so cute, why is he kept in here? Looks can be deceiving. This is in fact a ferocious killer that has to be kept behind a 10,000-volt electric fence. This is a honey badger. Ben Warren is a pretty fearless keeper and thinks nothing of going into enclosures with some of the most dangerous cats in the world. But nothing will get him into a cage with a honey badger.
There's not a chance I'd go in with them. Work with all different cats, snakes, dogs, and these are the only things that really I don't want to go in with. They're not scared of anything at all. They would literally take on anything in the wild.
Honey badgers live across Central and Southern Africa and Southern Asia and will live in a wide variety of habitats from dense woodland to deserts. Although not listed on the international list of endangered animals, honey badgers are being killed and their numbers are believed to be in decline. Their main predator is man, and they are regularly slaughtered by farmers for killing their livestock. Honey badgers are so vicious, they have no natural predators, and thanks to their design, they can literally start a fight with anything.
They have these amazing jaws. When they grab onto something, no matter what, you cannot prise their jaws off. And with the set of teeth they have, you don't really stand too much chance. There's one account of one latching onto an elephant's trunk, and the elephant beat the badger to death, but because these badgers have lockjaw, snatched onto the elephant's trunk, got beaten to death, and then the elephant later suffocated. They're not to be messed with.
If any animal were silly enough to actually attack a honey badger, it would get a nasty surprise.
If they're grabbed, say, by a leopard, the badger can actually rotate within its skin, so it could actually turn around and actually bite back. They're amazing little creatures.
But there is a sweeter side to the honey badger. As their name suggests, they love honey and will raid beehives to get it. So, in an attempt to stay in their good books, Ben is giving them a treat.
I'll hang it off a stick over the edge, just so I don't have to put my hands in there. Morning, kids. As you can see, they absolutely love honey. I do like looking after honey badgers because they have character, you know. They're fearless. They're more than happy to take you on if they need to. And they do have sweet characters, you know. They will come up to the side and lick honey off a stick. On the other hand, you know, you chuck a bit of meat in there, they just rip it to shreds. They're just lovely characters, you know, with an element of ferociousness. If we had to go to war, I'd love a honey badger on my side.
You've heard of Christmas Day, Pancake Day, and Take Your Monkey to School Day. OK, so I made that one up. Well, now CBBC are bringing you Danny Day, a whole day of Danny Harbour.
That's a preposterous idea.
My face across the country.
To celebrate the best day of the year with a feast of Danny's House and Tracy Beaker returns. Bank Holiday Monday from 8 on the CBBC channel.